Hey everyone, welcome to Wishing Well BBQ. I'm Dustin Wells, and today we're gonna make deep fried hot wings. Let's do it. I don't know about you, but I am a huge wing lover. I love them all different ways. Deep fried, smoked, smoke-a-fried is probably one of my favorites. But there's a local restaurant that's right around in town, and they do deep fried hot wings, and every time we go there, we have to get them. They're not just deep fried in the skin, they're actually breaded and they're soaked in hot sauce, and we're gonna try to replicate that today. We're gonna actually start the process for these wings the day before we actually wanna cook them. If you don't wanna do that step, you wanna do it the day of, then you can totally do that as well. I think the quality is definitely gonna be better if you do it the night before. So let me show you what we've gotta do to get these wings ready. I went to my local grocery store and picked up a pack of whole wings. The first step we wanna do is separate these wings. So I'm gonna take my knife and I'm gonna cut off this wing tip, and then I'm gonna go right in between the joints and separate the drums and flats. Let's do this for all of the wings, and then we're gonna toss them in a large mixing bowl. We're gonna take a bottle of Louisiana hot sauce and we're gonna toss these wings and make sure they're nice and heavily coated. I used about half of a bottle, and this is what they should look like. Lastly, we're gonna take some aluminum foil and wrap up the bowl. Now that I've got the wings tossed in the hot sauce and I've got foil over the bowl, we're gonna put it in the refrigerator and I'm gonna let it marinate overnight. If you wanna skip this step, you most certainly can. You can let it marinate for just a few hours or 4 hours or 6 hours, or you could just toss them in the hot sauce and then go ahead and get ready to deep fry them. But I'm really gonna recommend that you go ahead and let it marinate overnight so that it can really soak in those awesome hot sauce flavors and that little bit of extra kick. I'm gonna come back to you tomorrow and we're gonna eat some delicious hot wings.
24 hours later.
It is the next day and we've had these wings marinating overnight, and I'm so ready to check these out and definitely ready to get them frying. Let's take a peek at what we've got here. Oh yeah, these look really awesome, and you can totally tell that they have soaked in some of that marinade. Now we're ready to go ahead and make our breading. I've got a large mixing bowl for my dry ingredients, and the first thing I'm gonna add is 4 cups of all-purpose flour. Then to that, we're gonna add a couple of tablespoons of kosher salt, a couple of tablespoons of black pepper, a couple of tablespoons of granulated garlic, and 1 tablespoon of cayenne pepper. Mix it up until all of the ingredients are nice and combined, and then grab another bowl, and to that we're just gonna add 6 eggs. Mix those up, and then we're ready to bread our chicken wings. We're gonna do these in small batches so that we don't overcrowd the bowl, but you wanna take your chicken wings and put them in the flour first and toss them around until they're nice and evenly coated. Shake off the excess flour and get it tossed in our egg mixture, and we're gonna move that around until the wings are evenly coated. Now we're ready to toss these wings right back in the flour, and doing this is gonna give us an extra crispy breading. Once you've got the wings heavily coated, we're gonna move them over to a cooking rack and let them hang out while we get our deep fryer ready. For this cook, I'm gonna be using my deep fryer, and I'm gonna be using vegetable oil. You can use whatever type of oil you would like to use. You just wanna get your oil set to 350 degrees. Once we get there, we are ready to cook this chicken, and we're not gonna overcrowd our fryer because that'll result in your temperature going down too low, which will mean that your breading will not get crispy. We're gonna let this cook for about 10 minutes. All right, it's been about 10 minutes. Oh, doesn't that right there look amazing? I'm gonna just use my ThermoPro here and go right in the middle, and it looks like we're sitting around 195 or so. And that's honestly okay because wings can take that extra heat. Hey, I'm ready to take a bite of this, so let's get it over to the cutting board. Man, oh man, I tell you what, these wings look and smell absolutely incredible. And you know that I'm ready to take a bite. But before we do, let's talk about what we did to get here. I went to my local grocery store and picked up a pack of whole fresh chicken wings. I took my knife and separated the wings into drums and flats, and then tossed them in a bowl with hot sauce and let them marinate overnight. The next day we were ready to cook, so we made our breading, which included flour, salt, pepper, garlic, and cayenne pepper. And in a separate bowl, we mixed up 6 eggs. We first took our chicken and tossed them in the breading, and then we put them in the egg mixture, and then we put them back in the breading. And we put them in a 350-degree deep fryer for about 10 minutes. Once the wings were done and nice and extra crispy, we put them on the cutting board. And now, here we are, and I can't wait any longer. We've got to take a bite. Cheers to you. Cheers to a good cook. Let's take a bite. The breading on that is perfect. It's nice and crunchy. It has such a good flavor. You can get that cayenne pepper. It's a little salty, and you can tell that the wing really has a lot of flavor from marinating in that hot sauce too. I gotta get another bite. If you wanted to pair this wing with some buffalo sauce or really any other kind of sauce, you can definitely put it in a bowl and toss it in that sauce and have some nice buffalo wings too. But honestly, these are just as good, just dry wings. I'm telling you, if you're a wing lover like I am, you have got to try this recipe because you're gonna love it. Thank you so much for checking out today's video. If you like what we're doing here on the Wishing Well BBQ channel, make sure you click that subscribe button below so that you don't miss out on any of the fun. Make sure you also check out all of our other socials, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Check out our affiliate links and store below. You've got to excuse me because I've got some more wings to make. Thank you so much again for watching, and as always, we'll see you next time.